What it do, Leo? My friendly lions. Welcome to Tarot by Vision. This is where we come to tarot and hear messages from spirit so that we can consciously co-create with the universe so that we can acquire the abundance, love, joy, career that is for us. Already, Leo, cards just popping on out for you. Okay, got the devil in reverse popping on out for you already. Okay, I didn't even get through the intro. All right, so all the information that you need down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being here, Tarot by Vision. So, all right, Leo. So you already got the devil in reverse coming out. So this is a 2021 reading. So I think for a lot of you already, just seeing this devil in reverse, Leo, is that going into 2021, it's time to be really, really clear about the things that are not working for you and moving out of that energy. So it's like, I think for a lot of you, like, and again, 2020 has been such a hellish year, right? For all of us, collectively and individually. But also with everything shutting down, 2020 really was a year of vision, but not in the way that we thought it was going to be, in that everything shut down and we got to really see things for what it was. So I think for a lot of you Leos, you've really been reflecting on the things that are working and that haven't worked, and you've really identified the things in your life that haven't been working. And now in 2021, it's time to be really active on moving out of those things so that you can create a whole new way of being. Again, we'd have been through coronavirus, we'd have been through Trump, we'd have been through hell, okay? So it's like, in 2021, it's about what is it that we really want and how do we move out of, that energy that's been stagnant into something creative that we really want. And the first thing is to identify what hasn't been working, the devil in reverse. All right. Y'all already testifying up in here. Leo. All right. So, I think for a lot of you, this is going to be clarifying what you've already known, which is the habits, people, belief systems, an old spiritual way of being, old restrictions. Those things are coming to pass in 2021, but it's going to take your participation with the universe to shine the light on whatever it is in your particular situation so you can move that shit on out. Our second card is this. Yep, make the decision. Two of Swords. I got it. Already seeing the picture. So for a lot of you Leos, you're going to have to make the decision. So some of these things aren't just going to just go away on their own. It's going to require your participation in your decision making. And, it's cutting away that which isn't serving you in 2021. Because again, it's like we're going into the age of Aquarius. It's a whole new way of being. And so your active participation around cutting out that which isn't working is going to be necessary to get you where you want to go in 2021, Leo. The next card is this. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yep, so by not making those choices, you're blocking the universe from giving you a new way of being, right? So it's like, by let's not be stubborn, Leo, because it's like, again, we say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So it's like, if you think by not making a decision and not cutting certain things out, you're going to get where you want to go, the universe is politely saying to you, yeah, no, boo-boo. So it's like loving oneself enough to make the decisions to do a new thing. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, this could be people. So a lot of you may be giving more than what you're receiving in either relationships, a job, that sort of thing. So I believe for a lot of you, the devil in your life is actually your own belief systems about what you actually think that you deserve. And we can say that we have self-esteem and self-worth all that we want, but if we're in a situation that isn't serving us and we've been in it for a long time, what does that actually say, right? So this is an opportunity to look at any relationship that is not reciprocal. The decision needs to be made to deal with it. Cut it out. You know, it's like we can't ask people to change. We can't change anything outside of ourselves. So even if a situation isn't fair, let's say, for example, it's a job that's not treating you right. Well, it's like, even though it's not fair and they shouldn't be doing that, and X, Y, and Z, like, well, that's not going to change, boo. So you've got to make a decision about whether or not you're going to deal with it or not. We get to decide which devils in our lives we're going to entertain and which ones we aren't. The choice is yours. Clarifying that devil in reverse is the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so it's like, until you look at those habits, those situations, it's like the abundance of life and newness is going to be blocked from you because you're still in old situations that aren't serving you. So again, the universe is like, make a choice to do it so that you can actually, you know, that they say you can't see the forest for the trees, right? So you can't really see what the universe is offering you when you're still entertaining some fuck shit. It sounded like I bought it. As my mom would say, she wouldn't have said that in quite that way, but you feel what I'm saying. All right. Ace of Wands in reverse, right? So it's like the universe is like, boo, I'm trying to offer you cups. I'm trying to offer you different things, right? But it's like there's old stagnant stuff and old energy and old people and things that are in the way for you receiving it. So it's like you've got to love yourself enough to move forward and stand in what the universe is trying to give for you. And a lot of that's going to be letting the things that don't serve you, the people who don't serve you, relationships, situations that are unreciprocal, cutting the shit out. Page of Wands. Got it. Okay. So this is gonna be a new thing for a lot of you, right? So I think a lot of you aren't. So some of us may have lived with these certain devils for so long that even though it's not working for us, it's like the idea of living without it. It's like, well, I never even considered living without this thing or this person or whatever the case may be, or doing a thing in this different way, right? So the universe is letting you know, yeah, boo, because I'm taking you on a new journey. Page of Wands, right? So it's like, yes, maybe before you did not see it that way, or even thought that this was for you, but I'm taking you on a new journey. So be willing to make the choice to come along. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to hamster wheel and recreate the situations that you've created before that don't work for you. So let's look at this choice, this Two of Swords here. I think for a lot of you, it's an emotional choice, too. There's a lot of emotions behind whatever this choice is in your particular situation. Yeah, so Two of Wands. So, yeah. So I think due to that the emotions around these choices, Leo, it's time to really reflect on what's working and what's not, and what's the choice that I need to make, and what I'm afraid of, what am I, what can be on the other side of it, to really reflect on the choices that need to be made for you. Judgment in reverse, so things can begin to turn around in your life. So reflect on the choices that need to be made so that things can begin to turn around in your life, Leo. So do it for you. Judgment in reverse. All right, popping on out there. Yep, Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, so make the decision, Leo, make the choice to come in out of the cold in your own life. So, as you see there's a warm place right there, but they're standing outside in the cold, right? But it's like you know, the universe isn't just going to pick them up and bring them inside, right? Like they have to make the choice to do what's necessary to come in out of the cold. So make the choice to come in out of the cold in your own life, but nobody else can do it for you. You have to love yourself enough to do it for you, so that you're not blocking what the universe has in store for you. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. Spirit ain't playing with y'all, Leo. It's like, boo boo. That devil card in reverse came right straight out, followed by that Two of Swords. Make the choice to cut that shit out. All right. Clarifying this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So it's like you're moving out of, I think a lot of you are moving out of disappointment or have been disappointed and are kind of stagnated in it still. So I think the purpose for a lot of you watching this is to realize, like, sometimes when we think that we're over something, we're not really over it. Like, you really got to feel that thing and really come to a place of acceptance that a thing has happened or a situation that has happened. I don't have to like it, but I have to accept that it is. So that way I can go ahead and move forward with the newness in life, right? So it's like, I think a lot of you are really moving out of disappointment coming into 2021, which makes a lot of sense given the year that we have and this individual for each of us, right? All right. Yeah. Okay. 4 Cups. Yeah. So, just as I was saying, I think a lot of us are still grieving and upset around things that didn't turn out the way that we felt as though that they were supposed to. But in 2021, though, it's going to be all about making the choice to accept what the universe is giving you in a different way. So grieving these cups here so that you can be able to turn your head and receive this cup that the universe is offering for you. Okay, Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's your active participation, again, is going to be necessary, Leo, making that choice. So not making a decision, Leo, is making a decision. So sometimes, like, it's like, well, I don't want to deal with that right now, but that's a decision, right? So the universe is really asking you to be active in your own life around this thing. Make the choice for you. Let's clarify this 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity is necessary, Leo. All right. Okay, the Lovers. Yeah. So for any of you that this is a relationship, reciprocity is necessary, right? So for those of you who are in relationships and they're healthy ones, you don't have to fight, in life all by yourself. Like, allow support to come into your life. But also, for some of you, though, that devil in your life is a person. I'm just going to say it, right? So it's like, we wait around oftentimes for people to change, when oftentimes the universe is asking you to make the choice for you. I'm not saying these things are easy if it's come to a person, right? But like, ignoring a thing isn't going, again, not making a decision is making a decision, Leo. So this is about really fighting for your own happiness in 2021, boo, because you live with you. So it's like, do it for you, because if you don't do it, or even look at what these choices are around relationships, anything that's not fulfilling you, the only person that you hurt is you. It's about, how do I cultivate the self-worth to come on out of the cold of my own life. continue to clarify this Six of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So for a lot of you, the relationships in your life have been unreciprocal for a long time. So again, choices to be made around anything that's not giving you the same thing that you're putting in needs to be examined. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting for somebody to change for a long time, and the universe is like, I've been waiting for you to change. People don't change because we want them to, Leo. Only thing that we can do is work on self. There are how many billion people in the world? Well, we can get into attachment, right? So it's like cultivating the spiritual sense of self to trust the universe that I don't have to accept less than what I deserve, because I know that all of my needs are going to be fulfilled. So I don't have to accept bullshit. The Hangman in reverse. Yeah, so it's like, it's time to really come on out and be the real you, Leo. So it's like, it's time to make decisions to really do what's best for you now. And let us see the real you in 2021. By being willing to make those choices that are necessary so that you can fully be your authentic self. You've been doing this long enough. It's time to do a new thing, babe. All right, clarifying the reading here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, this is like the universe offering you to, like, I've been at this boring party over here, but that's all I've known. Like, the universe is like offering you, like, come on over here to this party, boo. It's like all new people, places, situations. Deliciousness is awaiting for you on the other side of making the decisions that are necessary. So sometimes we don't make decisions because we're afraid of what the other side is, right? So it's like, it's like I'm afraid to come out of the cold because I don't know what this place is inside here. I've never seen inside this building. It's like, well, you never know until you come on in, boo. So the universe is saying, I'm offering you a whole new way of being on the other side of making the decision to remove the things that don't serve you. All right, Leo. Let's do past, present, and future. All right, Leo. Leo in the house, honey. Whoo, child, the universe has been very direct with y'all, though, huh? It's like, boo, All right. Past card is this. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so in the past, it's like almost like we don't realize sometimes that we're selling ourselves short. And I think that's where it's been for you in the past. But now it's like this, I think for some folks, this reading is the clarification. Like, yeah, I really haven't been happy with some of the ways that things have been going in the recent past. The Tower in reverse you got for present. All right. So I think for a lot of you, it's you're resisting the end of a thing. The question that you'll have to ask yourself is, am I fighting for something that's working for me? So I think what the universe is really showing a lot of folks is that something is coming to an end and you're resisting it. Future card. Queen of Cups. But the universe is letting you know that if you trust and make those decisions and do what's necessary, that you're going to end up being able to come on your throne. So basically it's like being willing to accept something that is over so that you could do the work necessary to have a come up in your life. All right, so Leo creeping on a come up like Bone Thugs. All right, I love it. Creeping on a come up, but I think that's what's necessary. Like, in order to start a new thing, oftentimes, like whatever is, for example, like to start a new career, the old one has to die, right? It's like you can't take it with you. But once you make those decisions, God's going to give you a come up. So have faith. All right. You got shame in reverse. Yeah, so I think a lot of you are recultivating your self-esteem at this time. So I think a lot of these choices have been things that have not been making you feel good about yourself. And so as you're moving forward and making those decisions, as you continue to make the decisions that are right for you, you'll cultivate self-esteem, which is going to be the fuel that you need to get you through 2021 as you begin to establish new boundaries and do that work for yourself, Leo. Again, do the work for yourself. Do the work so that you can come out of the cold. Because you're the one that's outside freezing, boo. To do the work to come in for you. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Right? God's helping you clear it out. That's why the universe is helping you to shed the light around that which is not working for you. It's like clearing out so that you can move through that confusion and move clearly and purposefully in a new way in 2021. All right. I am like super feeling y'all's reading, Leo. All right. I'm excited for y'all because whatever's on the other side of that choice is going to be like, not only good for you, but I think so many of you are going to be really coming out into the world in a whole new way. Excuse me. So this is very, very cool. All right. Our mini clarifier is this. Yep. Eight of Wands. So the time for movement is now. The universe is like, now is the time to move and make those decisions. Okay, so we're going to go in reverse and recap. So the time for movement is now, Leo. Love y'all's reading. So your time of waiting and confusion is over. God is helping to clear it out. But again, it's going to require your active participation. And it's time to recultivate your self-esteem that has been damaged in the process of what's happened. I think it's not only just 2020. I think for some of you, it's even older than that. But do that work so you can come out, you can get that come up here and accept that which is over is over. And that for some of you, it's like, it's been that way for a long time. So now it's the time to move and reveal the authentic self because you've been stagnant for too long, right? Even if it's relationships, be willing to look at reciprocity. And it's like, sometimes we're afraid to look at a relationship, and this is not just romantic relationships, it could be friendships, relationships with coworkers, relationships with a career, whatever the case may be. But the universe is really asking you to look at anything that is not reciprocal. Okay? Fight for you and accept what the universe is offering you in unconventional ways and grieve those things that need to be grieved and felt and let go so that the wheel of fortune can begin to eventually turn in your favor. Leo, make the decision and get into action. Right? Because on the other side of all your work, think the judgment really is going to be in your favor, and you'll be able to come in out of the cold once you do that work. So again, the universe is offering you a new journey, a new way of being if you choose to accept it. new community, right? But first is necessary is looking at everything, putting that flashlight out, Leo, as you go into 2021 around what things can and can't go with me on this journey, and being, again, this card is very important here. Making the choice to move out of that which, making the choice to cut out anything that doesn't work for me so that I can manifest what it is that the universe is trying to create through me here in 2021. Okay? So I wish you all the best, Leo. I think that the biggest thing for you is going to be self-examination and making the choice for you. I wish you all the best. I think that on the other side of this work is going to be some really cool stuff, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you have in store for us in 2021. But most importantly, what's in store for you in your own individual lives as you cultivate the spiritual growth and as you co-create with the universe. So again, thank you so much for being here. My first Leo reading on my channel. Happy New Year to you. I wish you all the best and making the best decisions for you, Leo. All my love. Take care.